He'd only struck out 4 times, twice in his career before the game Thursday. He'll go after the first pitch from Ober, and he'll foul it into the Astros dugout. It's 0-1. Opening matchup here in this Saturday afternoon contest. And Altuve has 2 hits against Ober. Both are home runs. He bids for one here, and he's got his 3rd against Bailey Ober. Altuve starts the game with a solo shot over the wall and left. Past the jumping Trevor Larnach, and the Astros on board 2 pitches into the game.
What a difference a day and an off day make for Jose Altuve. Could have put a lot of money that he was going to swing at that first pitch. You also put a lot of money that he was going to make some hard contact in that first at bat as well after yesterday. Some much needed high fives for the 5'6" Jose Altuve, hitting his 231st.
He's more happy than normal after that home run. I mean, he's usually happy in general, but he is just giddy right now. This one popped into shallow left center. Correa staying with it. Mentioned the wind's going to get tougher as the game goes along. Not much wind right now, and Carlos makes the play.
Check out that home run swing from Jose Altuve on our matches from Supermo. It was supposed to be a slider down and away, but you can see it backing up and staying in the zone. And just a flick of the wrist from Jose Altuve gets it a row into the seats in left field for that leadoff home run. Everybody elated.
Altuve swung at the first pitch but fouled it off. Jordan on a 3-1 pitch, skies one to right. As coming in is Matt Wallner to make the play. Jordan got under that for the second out. And same pitch, this time he goes after it. Walker has a quick word for Miller. How about Jose Altuve getting things rolling?
Strikeouts for Spencer.
Matt Wallner is the first batter he will face. Wallner started yesterday's game for the Twins with a triple. 7 of the 9 Twins have faced Arrighetti before. Julian and Miranda have not faced Spencer. This one popped in the shallow left. Jeremy Pena right there to make the play. There's one away here in the first. On the season, had both of those hits in his final game of the road trip. And there's a ball at Isaac Paredes with a jumping catch. So even when Carlos hits it on the button. Swing and a foul tip caught by Yainer Diaz, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Spencer. 6 consecutive no-hit innings for Arrighetti. And Brendan Rodgers here in the second inning. It's a good take. Yainer with his second walk of the season.
Good at bat. Some tough pitches on the edges.
Punch angle his first time and hit a line drive over the wall. There's a line drive up the middle. JP3 with a clean single to center. First pitch he sees today.
He would love to get rolling. Talked about how good that swing was in spring training.
Now he's even at 2-2 and goes down on strikes here on a foul tip. So Rodgers out number 1. Ober has his second strikeout. And just like he did last year, picking up strikeouts against the bottom of the order, getting the 7 and 8 hitters on back-to-back Ks. There's 2 away. Jeremy Pena off first. And a ground ball to short. Correa can only go to first. He does, and that'll do it for the Astros in the second inning. Larnach 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout in his career against Arrighetti. How about a 3-pitch strikeout? Spencer kind of on the heels of what his buddy Hunter Brown did starting out this game. Here's Ty France. Ty pops one into shallow center field. Long run for Jake Myers, and he's going to get there. Calls everyone off, including the rookie Cam Smith. This one hit well into right, but not that well because Cam Smith is there, and that'll do it. Spencer Arrighetti, very efficient.
First pitch homer.
Blummer actually said he was going to swing at the first pitch, so yeah. How about a broken bat here, but it's not going to work out because Ty France cuts across to make the play for out number 1. Altuve.
That Isaac Paredes puts together.
This one slowly hit towards third. Coming in, Jose Miranda, his play in time. Paredes out number 2. He has good numbers against Ober, including a couple of home runs, but he doesn't have any success here as he goes down on strikes. Bailey Ober, 4 strikeouts, has retired 6 in a row. So he missed some time early in the year. It'll be a walk. That's the first walk the Twins have drawn in their last 3 games. They are last. Into left center field. Altuve on the run, and a nice running catch for Jose. And that's the first out of the inning. Up and in, almost hit Vasquez. That'll be the second walk of the inning. 4-pitch walk to Vasquez puts runners on first and second. Time where he batted leadoff before this year. This ball hit into right field. Cam Smith going back on it, has it lined up on the warning track, puts it away. Tagging at second and getting to third will be Julian. It'll be first and third with 2 outs now as Cam Smith makes that play for out number 2. Work around a couple of walks. And he might have done so if this ball stays in play. Walker will take a look and he'll make the catch. Christian Walker wasn't sure where that railing was, but he puts it away for the final out of the inning. 2-3-2. Walker leading off here in the 4th. Puts this one in play, shallow center, coming on Buxton, and he will have time to get there for the first out.
A lot to right-handed hitters.
2-2 pitch into center. And Buxton is there again. A couple of flyouts to center here. That's .7 his first time up, a single into center field. This one is hit on the ground. That's another base hit for Jeremy Pena. 2 for 2 for JP3. He's a 2-out base runner.
Trying to buck the system.
Pena goes, pitch down. That's the second steal of the year for Jeremy. He gets into scoring position without a throw. A lot of pitches in that second inning and 23 more here in the 4th. Good at bat or good plate appearance by Brendan Rodgers. He draws a walk. So first and second now for Cam Smith. And a swing and a miss. Cam goes down for the 4th consecutive time in this series on strikes as the Astros strand 2 for the second time today. Up and in. That may have hit the hand of Byron Buxton. They appealed to see if he swung at that pitch, which would have been a foul ball. No swing, says the first base umpire Chris Conroy.
Another look at it on our mattress from Supermo. Caught that top pad. So good thing Buxton was wearing that pad on the hand as it got him pretty.
There goes the runner. 2-0 pitch is up. The throw is not in time. Byron Buxton has a stolen base. Second steal on the year for Buxton. That'll be ball 4 and a third walk allowed by Arrighetti. Everyday first baseman in Minnesota. And this ball in the left field coming on Altuve. He'll play it on a hop. He might be able to get Buxton at third, but he drops the ball. And now Buxton's being waved around, and that is going to score a run. Altuve may have had a chance to get the force at third as Buxton was kind of caught in between. Big strikeout here for Arrighetti. Foul tip caught by Yainer Diaz. That's out number 1. Arrighetti with his 3rd strikeout. Here he's at 60 in the 4th. Ground ball to the right side. Can Rogers turn 2 to Pena for 1? No chance of the double play. Runners now on the corners with 2 outs. Would have scored the run. This ball hit deep to left field, and this ball is at the wall and over the wall. 3-run home run by Jose Miranda. Guy who killed the Astros last year, 10 for 19, hits a 3-run shot today to make it a 4-1 game.
Had him down 0-2 and missed with a couple of fastballs before floating that curveball in there, and it stayed middle, in, and down. You could see Yainer Diaz set up way outside, but that pitch staying on that inner third. Miranda just dropped the barrel and shot it out of here.
First home run of the year for Miranda, and RBI's 3-4. It's over 30 pitches this inning. Vasquez bids for his first hit of the season, and he has it. Single in the left center. Altuve's got a chance. Pena will make the relay and safe at second base. Vasquez with a double, his first hit of the season, now 1 for 11. Hard hit, base hit down the right field line. That'll score another Twins run. Vasquez crosses the plate into second base as Wallner. All his hits this year have been extra base hits. He's got 4 of them. 3 doubles, and now little tapper could be trouble. Scott makes the play. Off balance throw is going to be thrown away. That'll score another run. Second error of the inning charge of the Astros, and that will make it a 6-1 Twins lead. Buxton into center field. Jake Myers doesn't have to move very far, and this inning finally comes to a close. Myers goes down on strikes, one away in inning number 5. We haven't seen Fromber on the top rail ever since. He must be down below enjoying a little snack. This one lobbed towards first base. Play made there by Ty France. It looked like he was trying to stay in bounds for the second out.
Yeah, that's a catch.
Sock Paredes 0 for 2, digs in with 2 outs and nobody on. There's a ball towards the middle. That'll be down for a hit. Esoc with a clean single into center with 2 away.
I feel like Esoc needed to see that ball get through.
Number 4 for the Astros. That ball hit well to right field, and that's going to be off the wall on one hop. Paredes heads to third. Jordan thought about going to second, but he'll head back to first with a loud single to right. There you go. The big man hit that ball well off the wall and right. Call third strike. Astros strand 2. They have done that 3 of the 5 innings today. Left 2 men on base. Scott gave up a couple of hits and 1 unearned run. There's a line drive, base hit into right field past Christian Walker. Smith cuts it off and makes sure Larnach settles for a single. But a base hit for the Twins here to start the 5th. Into left field, Altuve will drift back, has room. In front of the warning track, Jose puts it away for the first out. That's down, and that'll be a walk. So the Twins, who are last in the major leagues in walks coming into today, have drawn 4 free passes. It's now first and second, 1 out. Gusto turning 26 this spring, picks up a strikeout, his first strikeout of the day, getting Edouard Julien. There's 2 away. Swing and a miss. Gusto strikes out the last 2 batters he faces, getting Julien and Miranda to get through the 5th inning. 2 left on. We head to inning 6. Scored, including the Altuve home run today. Yainer goes down on strike. Sands picks up a strikeout to start his outing. 1 away in the 6th. That's strikeout number 8 for Twins pitching. This time he bunts it towards the mound, too close to the mound. Sands has a relatively easy play. Pena thought about trying to bunt it towards third and didn't quite get it. 1, 2, 3 gets Rogers on 3 pitches, and the Astros go down in order in the 6th. Sands starts and ends the inning with a strikeout, including the no-hitter. Those were the only 3 shutouts in the 22 postseason. So Christian in those starts had a 0.00 catcher's ERA. Not too shabby. That included the 1-0 game and 8 by Taylor Scott to make it 6-1. Skies this one to center, way up in the air. Gives Jake Myers time to try and shield the sun. And he puts it away for out number 2. Remaining on his Twins deal after this year, and then there's some team options beyond that. Gusto gets him on strikes. Ryan Gusto, very impressive in his 2 innings of work. He retired the last 5 batters he faced. Twins will go to another new reliever, Jorge Alcala, facing Cam Smith. Smith pops one into left field. Coming on is Trevor Larnach to put it away. 1 pitch and 1 out in the 7th. Alcala now 29 years of age. Jake gets into one into left center field. That'll be down for a hit and go all the way to the wall. Jake's got at least 2. He'll hold up there as Buxton gets the ball back in quickly. Myers has an extra base hit. That is the Astros' first extra base hit since the opening batter of the game, Jose Altuve. Off of Alcala, that's going to be trouble. Everybody's going to be safe. That ball hit the leg of Jorge Alcala, and Jose is going to reach for the 2nd time today, and the Astros have runners on 1st and 3rd with 1 out. Trouble here today. Hits him.
Ow. Gosh.
Esoc hit by that pitch on a 3-1 delivery, and now the bases are loaded for Yordan Alvarez in a 5-run game. He had an infield hit. Paredes on 1st. All 3rd strike, big strikeout for Alcala and the Twins, 2nd out of the inning. Into left field, coming on Larnach, and he will get there in time to make the play, and the Astros will strand the bases loaded. That is 7 left on through the last 4 innings. The Julian Morales well, we might not see a CG. There was a called 3rd strike. Gusto has 4 strikeouts. He has now retired the last 6. 2-1 pitch is into left center field. It's slicing towards Altuve. So Jake Myers tells Altuve to take control, which he does. Also committed 2 errors in that inning. This one popped up. Back goes Rogers coming in. Smith. It's going to be Cam who makes the call on the catch. And another good inning for Ryan Gusto. He retires the last 8. Good pitch. 1-2 pitch freezes Yainer Diaz and drops in there for a called 3rd strike. On the ground as Pena hits one to his mentor Carlos Correa, and that's the 2nd out. That one's hit well into right center field. That's going to be down and go all the way to the wall. Rogers is going to get into second base. Who have a 2-out double. Brendan Rogers, who had 3 hits, including a double Thursday, has his 2nd extra base hit of the series. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time today. Topa starts and ends the inning with a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 8th, 6-1 Twins. Swing and a miss against Castro for the 1st out. So after
the Twins. Beauty.
That's really nice. 3-2 pitch that he drops in for a called 3rd. Okirk continues to look good. Strolls off the mound towards the visiting dugout after going back to the home dugout every time last year when he pitched at Target Field. So it'll be 9, then 1 and 2 for the Astros. Jake Myers goes after the first one, hits it sharply, but at the second baseman, Castro to his left. 1 pitch and 1 out here in the 9th. As they have stranded 10 runners on as Altuve bats for the 5th time, and he's got a 3-hit day. Jose Altuve connects on the first pitch he sees from Durant. And Jose with 3 of the Astros' 9 hits. And he goes down on strikes here. Durant picks up his first strikeout, and the Astros down to their final out in the 9th. Altuve will take second, get closer to his old buddy Carlos Correa, so we'll have a little chat here at the end of the game. Houston 1-0 to Jordan. Jordan 1 for 4 today. Grounds this one to the right side. That should be it. Willie Castro makes the play. The Twins have won the 2nd game of this 3-game series. Coming off the off day, the Astros got a run right away from Jose Altuve's leadoff home run, but that would be it as they drop this game 6-1. Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger will feature Kevin Eschenfelder and Brian Bogusevic. They'll break down today's game, and we'll have some interviews from the clubhouse. After this one, you hear from Joe Espada. You'll most likely hear from Spencer Arrighetti and others. Astros postgame show comes up right after this.